It begins at the edge of a town that looks perfect. White fences, green lawns, smiling faces. A world where nothing ever changes because no one dares to. But high above that picture perfect suburb, on a hill shrouded in mist, there's a mansion. Old, crumbling, a relic from another time. And inside, a boy lives alone. He wasn't born like everyone else. He was created, built by hands of genius and kindness, but never finished. Because before his creator could give him what he needed most, he was gone. And so the boy was left incomplete, with a heart that could feel everything, and hands that could touch nothing. Blades where fingers should be, sharp where he wanted to be gentle. A masterpiece that could never fit into the world below. Then one day, a woman from the town climbs the hill. Not out of curiosity, but out of compassion. She sees him not as a monster, but as someone who needs care, someone who's been forgotten. She takes him home, and for the first time in his life, he sees color. He tastes warmth. He's welcomed into a family. The neighbors stare. They gossip. But soon, fascination replaces fear. Because he's special. He can do things no one else can. With those strange hands, he creates beauty. He turns plain hedges into works of art, hair into sculpture, ice into dreams. The town adores him. For a moment, he belongs. And then he meets her, the daughter. Golden hair, restless eyes. At first, she's afraid, but slowly she begins to see him the way her mother does. Maues is something pure, gentle, tragic. She teaches him kindness. He teaches her wonder. For a brief time, they exist in a fragile kind of happiness, a fairy tale suspended in suburbia. But fairy tales never last. The same people who once loved him begin to turn. Because beauty invites jealousy, difference invites cruelty, and innocence is too easy to destroy. A misunderstanding, a lie, a spark of violence. The crowd that once cheered him now calls him a monster. The hands that made art are suddenly accused of harm. He runs. Back to the hill. Back to the shadows that once held him safe. But she follows. Because love, real love, doesn't vanish with fear. In the snow-filled mansion, they find each other one last time. No words can fix what's broken. No dream can undo what's been done. He touches her face with blades that can't feel, and she holds him as if they can. Outside, the townspeople rage. Inside, two hearts break quietly. She tells them he's gone, that he died trying to protect her. They never go looking because deep down, they don't want to know the truth. Years pass. The hill grows cold again. The mansion stays silent. But sometimes, when the snow begins to fall, soft, slow, gentle, the people look up and wonder. Because in that perfect little town, it never snowed before he came. And somewhere, high above them, a man with blades for hands still carves beauty out of loneliness. He can never touch. He can never hold. But through his art, he gives the world a piece of the love he never got to keep. Because some hearts aren't meant to fit neatly into the world, they're meant to change it, ain't. Quietly, painfully, and forever. Can you guess the movie?